This is the big picture, etc.
The official end date for net neutrality, June 11, has come and gone, but net neutrality is not dead yet. On friendly Fox News, affable, ambitious FCC Chairman Ajit Pai says, "See, it's still working." Wired magazine reminds us that Comcast, the USA's largest broadband provider, is temporarily forbidden from violating net neutrality under the terms of the government's approval of its 2011 acquisition of NBC Universal. And number two, Charter, is required to uphold net neutrality until 2023 under the terms of its acquisition of Time Warner Cable back in 2016.
This issue looms large over November elections. So let's bring in conservative radio and TV commentator Steve Malzberg. This story is now less about technology than politics. Do you think the public outcry that those three GOP senators heard has now become a hot potato for House Republican candidates in November?
If the Democrats get 25 Republicans in the House for a petition, they could get a floor vote there, and they could possibly, get net neutrality passed back in the House, and then the president would not sign it. Having said all this, though, Holland, I don't think people are going to vote in November on net neutrality. I mean, unless they're having personal problems of their own on their internet or their phone bills or their internet provider, whatever, unless they're having some major problems, I just don't see them saying, "Oh, wow, this is getting me to the polls." I think it's another Democrat fantasy.
Well, even if things do change, they might not change instantly. But even before this Senate vote, states were taking action. Montana, New Jersey, New York, Oregon, Washington State, among those where legislatures or governors' executive orders require companies that sell internet services to the state to abide by the existing rules. And in my state, Rhode Island, Governor Gina Raimondo's order stipulates adherence to net neutrality principles means that a service provider shall not, with respect to any consumer in the state of Rhode Island, including the state itself, block, throttle, or paid prioritize. Don't issues like this benefit from one national set of rules?
As far as net neutrality, I think you have to have some kind of uniformity. If it involves the internet, which we're all on, you can't have state by state making their own rules.
Can public outcry turn those House Republicans? And if so, could a president notorious for changing his mind do the same?
I'd be shocked if Trump did the same. Republicans, for the most part, are feckless, have no spine, and don't know what they're doing. So I put nothing past them. They'll cave, possibly, but Trump, I'd be surprised.
Well, it is an election year. Thank you, Steve Malzberg from the Steve Malzberg
Thanks,
Show.
If you would like to see net neutrality restored, call or email your U.S. representative. Here's the phone number, and if you're not sure who your congressperson is, tell the operator where you live, and they will tell you who your rep is. And if yours is not among the growing list of states taking action, you should also email your governor and your state senator and state representative.